Oh, okay. Okay. So,
Oh, here she
there we go. Hello. Okay.
You got your own familiar.
Okay. Okay. Here's Marco. Okay. Hello. Hello, Marco. Come around.
here she is.
Oh,
There's
there's
Lily.
yeah. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
She's
Hi.
really frozen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were glitching out for a bit, but now we can hear you.
My goodness.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah.
This is Matthew's little cousin.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Cute little girl.
Okay, y'all can pass out the candy. Woo, I'm roasting.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, any questions from anybody? Anybody have any questions or points of interest?
Anything with Oidhche Shamhna?
Sauna, Oidhche Shamhna, Oidhche Shamhna.
Oidhche Shamhna, sorry, Oidhche Shamhna. Yeah.
Shamhna, on Tawan. Oidhche Shamhna. Okay. Oidhche Shamhna. Very good. Yeah. Happy Halloween to you. Good Halloween to you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, maybe everybody else is out trick or treating. I don't know.
It might be a slim day.
Yeah.
What?
The rest of the candy.
Huh?
Where is the rest of the candy?
Is it out already?
Green, what's at the bottom?
That's impossible. You're only supposed to give 2 pieces a piece.
That okay? Where
It's on top of the refrigerator. That's weird. Huh. Already then.
The Sheeran, it's the Sheeran and Swedish. Yeah, the fairy stole the candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't had very many trick-or-treaters. Last year we only did half a bag. And there's a little bit more kids coming out right now.
Okay. Okay. There's Eric. Bèistean, Eric.
Bèistean.
Yeah. Eric, and I think I'm pretty sure I made it a point to get you on the list.
Yeah, I got the last email. Yeah, thanks.
And D, here's D. Hello, D. Bèistean, D.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh.
We have a nice little group tonight.
That's
okay. Oh, who left? Somebody left.
Jane. I think she's having some
Jane.
issues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jane. Yeah. Now, how can we? Okay. Maybe a little problem with internet connection or something. So anyway, so does anybody have any questions to get us started?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what we got.
Do you mind? I have one quick question.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
I've seen I've seen a couple of words for I'm guessing it's like a costume. Someone wrote like briag or something. It sounded almost like illusion.
For what? I'm sorry. Now I didn't miss what it is. Bria.
Just asking, like, how would you say like a costume or a like what would like a costume be?
Okay. Let's see. Well, quite Òidhche, you know, and that would be like a mask. Okay. Or or a kuli choyek. Here, I'll write this down for you. Kuli choyek.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So the a kuli would just be a garment. But a kuli choyek would be literally a masking garment. So let me find the the Zoom meeting. Okay, so well, here I'll go to share screen and I'll go to Word doc, and then I'll just put it on the I'll open up another Word doc. Okay. So you have kuli choyek. Okay, so that would be a one or an Oidhche breaker.
I think we're looking at the wrong word doc.
What's that? I'm sorry.
You're looking at page 1, Gael-Talk, Kapadil 1 to 9.
Okay. Oh, all right. Here, wait. Okay. All right. I have to go back here. Okay, right here. Okay, I'll just go back here and pop it in here. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. So kuli choyek.
I'm roasting. I'm gonna turn this on and close the front door. Oh God.
Okay. Or an Oidhche breaker, which is literally a lying clothes. So, so a disguise or a costume. So you have
Kelly to FaceTime us. Oh.
All right. Okay. What does that help? Well, can you hear me and can you see the screen? Oops.
I can hear you. Your video isn't working, but I see the Word document.
What's that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We can see the screen.
Oh, you can. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Okay, so those are a couple words for a costume. Okay. Oidhche breaker, a lying clothes or a disguise. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. So. All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, so here we have any other questions or anything else about this or anything else? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to start talking now, so probably not a good idea for me to mute myself. So okay. All right. So all right. So we have Gael-Talk. Here's a piper. Here's our piper in honor of the evening. Okay. Ghostly piper. Okay. All right. Okay. And all our links. Okay. Clàr na Seachdaine, the schedule of the week. Okay. All right. And tonight I'm going to talk about An Tábhain. So that'll be the well of our culture. I thought that would be particularly appropriate for us. Okay. All right. So anyway, so An Tábhain. Okay. And I've got a PowerPoint. So hold on a second. Let me load my PowerPoint. Okay. And actually I've got to stop share and then reshare. Okay. Share screen, PowerPoint, share. Okay. That one. Okay. Okay. So can you see my PowerPoint on Tábhain? The original Halloween? Can we see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I always like to double check. Well, as you've witnessed, sometimes we don't get the proper link. And so I start talking, and 20 minutes later, somebody says, Professor, are you trying to show something on the screen? Anyway, so the night the worlds come together. Okay. All right. All right. So Halloween is a liminal or threshold festival. Liminal means, between things, half this, half that. And it's literally is kind of the welcoming of the dark part of the year, but mythologically, in folk culture, it's when the barriers between the physical and the spirit world break down and allow connection between the two. And it's at this time of year that the Oidhche, the spirits or fairies, and the Seachdaine can pass into our world. Also, in terms of the natural patterns, the cattle were brought down from the summer pastures. Livestock was slaughtered. People got ready for winter. And the Seachdaine were appeased with offerings of food and drink. Okay, and so people made sure that of the good offices of the fairy folk, and so they'd survive the winter. Sometimes the souls of the dead were thought to revisit their homes and seek hospitality. And at the Samhain meal, sometimes people would set a place for the dear departed. And like in American customs, they did what was called mumming or disguising. Yeah, and so went from home to home and sometimes played tricks or asked for treats or something like that. Goes back to Celtic pagan times. Okay, one of the four main festivals of the Gallic calendar. Mentioned in several medieval texts, so goes back in history. It's supposed to have lasted a week, and involved gatherings and meetings and feastings and drinking of alcohol and contests. The Fàilte of Tara was held for a week every third Samhain, and the nobles and the druids, the Olafs of Ireland, were met to lay down and renew the laws and to feast. And so it was not just ceremonial and semi-religious, but they conducted what we might call governmental functions. And the druids lit a sacred bonfire, made sacrifices to the gods. Okay. And Stone Age passage tombs are sometimes aligned with the sunrise at the time of Samhain. Oh, where are we? Okay. And several sites in Ireland are especially linked to Samhain. And so here's a cave of Cruachan in the county of Roscommon in Ireland, one of the many gateways to the other world. And so the spirits were said to have emerged from here to come into our world. And there are stories, the boyhood deeds of Finn, a fire breather emerges from the other world, burns down the palace at Tara. And one Samhain, the young Finn McCool was able to stay awake, and he slays Alan with a magical spear, and is later made a leader of the Fianna. And in another tale, Kudu comes out of the burial mound and snatches a roast pig. Finn kills Kudu with a spear throw, and Finn's thumb is caught between the door and the post as it shuts, and he puts the thumb in his mouth to ease the pain, and the thumb has been inside the other world, and so he's bestowed with great wisdom. And there's another story that I won't go into now about how Finn obtains his wisdom, and it also has to do with his sticking his thumb in his mouth. So anyway, so and then there's another story. Female werewolves emerged from the cave of Cruachan. Okay, so we just saw the cave of Cruachan above. Eat Samhain and kill livestock. And then a hero called Cas plays his harp. They take on human form. And the Fianna warrior Dualchas slays them with the spear. Samhain featured in many ancient sagas. Each Samhain, the people of Nebid, one of the earliest settlers of Ireland, had to give 2/3 of their children, their corn and their milk, to the monstrous Fomorians. Those are some monstrous humanoid type creatures that invaded Ireland and demanded sacrifices. And it represents, if we want to take a look at what it might represent, is it's a sacrifice offering at the beginning of winter when the powers of darkness and blight are in the ascendant. And the Extra Neri, the adventures of Neri, King Alil of Connacht, along with Queen Maeve, sets a test of bravery, and he offers a prize to whoever can make it to a gallows and tie a band around a hanged man's ankle. And each challenger is thwarted by demons and runs back to the king's hall. However, Nera succeeds, and the dead man asks for a drink, and Nera carries him on his back. And they stop at 3 houses. They enter the 3rd, and the dead man drinks and spits it on the householders, killing them. Returning, Nera sees a fairy host burning the king's hall and slaughtering those inside. And he follows the host, which is soldiers, through the portal into the other world and the kingdom of the fairies, Seachdaine. And he's given a task by the king of the fairies to go to a woman's house and bring a piece of firewood back to him each day. He does this, and then the woman tells me that what he saw was only a vision. And she's pregnant as well. So he's able to return to the hall and warns the king, and that's his own king. The king and his warriors are able to prepare to fight the Seachdaine and defeat them, because he's been told that they're going to invade our world. Oh, and here's 3 female werewolves emerged from the cave of the Cruachan. In more modern times, it's been quite common for bonfires to be set. Children would gather anything that burned: ferns, tar barrels, gennisk, thin stalks like saplings. And some speculate that this practice is reminiscent of the worship of pagan gods, possibly the ancient god Baal. And more recently, it's thought to be a kind of simple defiance, in quotes, of the season of darkness and cold. And there were clas, which people played games. They foretold the future. Were they to marry this year or never? Who is first? What future spouse would be like? What their names, that is the spouse, the trade, the hair color, the property they might have. So I have some of the games. Bobbing for apples. Apples floated in a tub. Coin was at the bottom. Whoever got either won the prize. And so, so the bobbing for apples. Burn together, burn apart. 2 chestnuts put in a fire. Future of a couple was foretold by whether they burned together or flared up apart or leapt away from each other. Evidently, I've never roasted chestnuts in a fire, but evidently they act in unpredictable ways. And so it would foretell the future of a couple. And both apples and chestnuts had magical powers associated with otherworld and immortality, or associated with wisdom. So those were important. Sometimes people tossed a shoe over a house, and then its position on the other side told which way the person was going to go, which way the person was going to travel. But if the shoe is upside down, that was bad luck. Sometimes egg whites were dropped in the water, and they'd read the patterns of the egg formed on the water, and also could tell how many children the person would have. Or what you might call pin the tail on the spouse. The names of eligible girls were written on a chimney, and a blindfolded young man was led to the chimney where he chooses his future bride. I'm kind of pointing, and wherever his hand landed, that was supposedly going to be his future bride. Or find the ring, dish of porridge or mashed potatoes with a ring hidden inside, and everybody was given a spoon, and they dug in, kind of competing to see who would find the ring. Or mirror, mirror on the wall. Person stood with the back to the mirror, looking over at the shoulder, and then they divided an apple into 9 pieces, 8, and tossed the 9th over the shoulder. And whoever's image appeared in the mirror was that of the future spouse. So that was kind of fun. Okay. And fish for a mate with a ball of thread. So throw a ball in the eye of a kiln. Sul-ah, the eye of the kiln, and to try to get the name of the future spouse. Ko show hias erkan moropen, who is down there at the end of my little rope. Okay, and they'd hold one end of the ball of thread and throw the other one either into the kiln or over the kiln. And there's a story about a fellow who wanted to play a trick, so he hid behind the kiln and he shouted out, "Hamisha Anjevin," it's I, the devil. And that girl never played the game again. The telling stones. Young woman would go to the stream and collect stones and say, "Tokimisha Clàr," I lift a stone. Marahog Mòrag mak, as in Mary for her son. Yevrir vuis nerst, in spirit and virtue and in strength. Gnro Clàr samgorn, that would be the stone in my hand. Gusandruk mi mokaunuya, till I reach my journey's end. And so the stones were put under the pillow when going to sleep, and dreams that came would foretell the future. And disguising. And as we talked about, okay, parents would dress their children up in scary disguises, and the children would go to door in their costumes, and people would give them treats. Also, in some way, putting yourself in the costume of an evil spirit would somehow protect you from them. Okay? And sometimes the kids would play pranks. Okay. Now, one writer says that these were not complete superstitions. The practice proceeded, as a writer from a text in the 1800s, proceeded more from a spirit of fun than from any belief in their efficacy. So these were just games, and people had fun with them. I mean, much like, we might have, a fortune teller at a party these days, and so they're more party games than anything else. And even today, the festival of Samhain continues with a modern slant. The Samhain Fire Festival in Scotland showcases the transition from summer to winter through performance of dance and music. Okay, so people continue to celebrate it, and that's Samhain. Let me stop to share. All right. Any questions?
So Samhain is the holiday?
Yeah. It's Oidhche Shamhna, what we call Halloween.
Oh.
You see? So it's what we call Halloween. It's where we get Halloween. So, Halloween is a Celtic, well, actually derived from pagan times, Celtic pagan celebration.
And that's referencing Scotland or also the rest of the island?
No, mostly the Gaelic portion of the island. So that would be Scotland, Isle of Man, and Ireland.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but to some degree or another, spread to other areas of Britain. But this was mostly a a Celtic pagan holiday. But remember that even England was a one-time Celtic. So so they have bits of this celebration as well. And it's interesting that this is a celebration that has spread out from the Celtic world to just about all over the Western world. So anyway, so that's interesting. So anyway, so any other questions? So as soon as we're done here tonight, I want you to go on Bob for Apples or go down the street like stones.
I did want to thank you for adding about the werewolves.
Oh yeah, glad to. Yeah, okay, yeah. Coming from the other world. So they don't exist in this world; they exist in the other world. But for the Celts, the other world was just as real as this world. And think of it as kind of an ancient variation or an ancient version of another dimension.
I saw a video where it talked about old Scottish stuff, and it said that some families had curses where their men would shapeshift into wolves. That made them like good warriors, like some of them. They had a list of names.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. There's a famous warrior that I'll talk about at one point or another, Cuchulainn, who went through a similar transformation when he went into battle. He didn't quite change into a wolf, but he got all hunched up and his eye bulged out, and he got very fierce looking. Okay. All right. Let's go on. Where are we now? Okay. All right. So I want to share the screen again. Let's see, chat. Okay. These videos. Okay. I have a plan. I'm glad you asked, Marco. I have a plan to make all the class videos available. I've just got to do it. So thanks for reminding me, and I'll try to do it this week and then send out links to everybody. Okay. All right. Okay. Mine. Okay. Gleva. I'm told. Okay. All right. Now where are we? Okay. I got to share the screen. I want to go to the document. Towin. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I've got the slides in the Word document that I sent out, but all right. All right, just paging down through here. Okay. Okay. Seachdaine Shamhna. So keeping with the spirit of the night. Here we go. Okay. Well, Vochen is Votich, is Heifchen, is Heilchen, is Bèistean, is Bèistean, is Ulevischen, fiadhaich. So root in the vis of trostix, a grochich, a fignahaika, a hirna savalif, our Bèistean. All right. So anyway, so here's some scary pictures from ghoulies and beasties and long-legged beast, from ghoulies and ghosties and long-legged beasties and things that go bump in the night. Good Lord, deliver us. So this is the the Scots English version. And this is the Gaelic version of that of that prayer, to be spared. Vochen is Votic. These are all different words for different kinds of evil spirits. Okay. Eishin is Eilshin, ghosts. Is Bèistean is Bèistean. So those are two different words for beasts, wild animals. And monsters, Ulevistion, fiadhaich, long-toothed monsters, and rooten and things that go a trostuk grocher, that go bump and knocking, and then all through the night. Here, Lord, save our lives for us. Okay, Salvali or Bèistean. Okay, Ahirna. Okay, which is also, by the way, not a curse word, but something like an exclamation, like "Good gosh," Ahirna. Oh Lord, something like that. Ahirna, and it can either refer to God, like Lord, Lord God, or it can refer to a Chirna, can also be a noble person, who the Lord of the manor type thing. So Chirna, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. Now grammar na Shamhna. Okay, so tonight we're going to go over wild animals. And at the end of it, we have a little test. But let's go to, I have to stop the share, and then I have to go to where are we? Okay. Okay, no. Okay. Let's go back to share. I'll just share the general screen. Okay, so can you see this now? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. Bèistean fiadhaich. Okay, so this is wild animals. Okay, so say this after me. Bèistean fiadhaich.
Bèistean fiadhaich.
Fiadhaich, yeah. So note the three vowels right there. Fiadhaich. Okay, all right, okay. Bèistean fiadhaich. All right, wild animals. Okay. Oops. What happened? Oh, Clàr rabbit. Okay, so known by either Clàr rabbit. Okay, Han Clàr snook. Okay, so go ahead and say that. Ha and Clàr snook.
Rabbits. Nice.
Rabbit. Snook means nice or cute. Okay, so we have some sentences linked in here too that I put in here. Okay, so we learn all sorts of vocabulary tonight. Han Clàr snook, Han rabbit snook.
Snook.
Snook. Okay.
Nice. Snook.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Isk.
yes.
Isk. Han isk ounsanushka.
Yes.
Han isk ounsanushka.
Yes, Oscars.
Okay, the fish is in the water. Ounce on ushka. Ounce on ushka. So the fish is in the water. Han isk ounce on ushka. Okay. Lovan. Okay. Oh, and I guess you can remember it because it's got Leo in it. Okay, Lovan. Okay, all right. So on Lovan fiadhaich.
On Lovan fiadhaich.
On Lovan fiadhaich. Okay, the lion is fierce. Fiadhaich can either be wild or fierce. Okay, so on Lovan fiadhaich. Okay, the lion is fierce. Though that doesn't look like a fierce lion, but anyway. Cheeker. Okay. Han cheeker buya is due. Han cheeker buya is due. Buya is due. The tiger is yellow and black. Buya, yellow. Dew, black. Okay, yellow and black. Buya is due.
Is that a contraction for August?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good question. Yeah, the apostrophe S is a contraction. Very often you'll see August or apostrophe S. Sometimes you'll see IS. Okay. And in old writing, you'll see US. Okay. Like apostrophe US. Okay. Okay. But, okay. Buya is due. Okay. Eleven.
Televan.
Eleven. On Televan Moor.
On Televan more.
On Televan Moor. Okay, the elephant is big. More. Big. Sometimes more can mean great or important. Okay. On Televan Moor. Okay, on Televan Moor. Eleven. Okay. So, and then when you go back over these, try to remember the complete sentence on Televan Moor, and it helps you remember, and you remember with the picture, and you attach an adjective to it. Okay, or Ech aina.
Ech aina.
Ech aina. Ha ech aina out in Africa.
Ech aina out in Africa.
So this, of course, is a hippopotamus. Ech aina, horse of the river horse. Okay, river horse. Okay, Ech aina out in Africa. Tutor. Tutor. Okay, tutor. Okay, on tutor slutach.
On tutor slutach.
On tutor slutach. Okay, so what would you expect a turtle to be?
Slow.
Slow.
Oh, yeah, slutach. Okay, very good. Okay, on tutor slutach. Okay. Naher.
Nah.
Naher. Okay, on Naher Fàilte.
On Naher Fàilte.
Fàilte would mean long. And in various contexts, it can mean, long like a snake. It can be a long time. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Naher Fàilte. Monkey.
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 Bird? Okay, monkey. Okay. Monkey Avon.
Monkey Avon.
Avon. Okay. The monkey is funny. Funny. Avon. Funny. Okay. So
Monkey
yes.
Avon.
Yeah, Avon. So, funny, Avon can be applied to a joke or, or a story or, a TV program or whatever. But here we apply it to the monkey. Avon. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Okay, that's a tough one to remember. Or appa.
Appa.
Or ape. Okay. On gorilla lacher.
Gorilla
Lacher. Okay, lacher would be
Lacher.
strong. On gorilla lacher. Lacher, strong. Giraffe.
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 Oh, on giraffe, art.
Giraffe, ard.
Art.
Okay. Sometimes you'll hear this as arshed, and sometimes I'll say it as arshed, because that's the first way I learned to pronounce it. On giraffe, arshed. Okay. So tall. Okay. It could also be high. Arsh can also be high. Okay. Okay. On giraffe. And so you see that some of these words are very similar to English, because if the animals didn't exist in the Gallic world, very often they're brought into or made acquainted with Gaels through English. Okay. Mahan down. Okay, so I don't have, Mahan. Okay. Mahan.
Mahan.
Mahan down.
On Mahan down.
Down.
Mahan down.
Brown.
Down.
Yeah, the bear is brown. Mahan down. And brown bear. Okay. As opposed to Mahan ban.
Mahan ban.
Mahan ban fur.
Mahan ban fur.
Okay, a white bear. So we have Mahan down and Mahan ban. Okay. Mahan and fur. Now we learned fur a couple weeks ago. Anybody remember what it is?
Cold.
Cold. Yeah. The Mahan ban is cold. Okay. Panda.
Panda.
Panda, okay. Panda du is ban.
Panda du spawn.
A black and white. The panda is black and white. Panda du is ban. Okay, Matik Ali fier. Okay, so here we have Matik Ali. Okay,
Maka Ali.
Matik Ali. Matik Ali fier.
Maka Ali.
Okay, the wolf is wild, fierce. Okay, and Matik Ali means literally wild dog. In old Gaelic, and sometimes not that old. I mean, going back, 1800s or so, early 1900s, and even today, sometimes you'll hear dogs referred to as matik. Okay, but this is a wild dog, Matik Ali. Okay, a Matik Ali fier. Okay, Shinnick. Han Shinnick Cholta.
Shinnick Cholta.
Okay, so the Cholta. So the fox is cunning, Cholta. Okay, so there's a Gaelic saying, and I'll share the story with you one time or another, but near Moran le nersht, agus na small le Choltak. Much is done with strength, but more with cunning. Okay, so the fox is renowned for being cunning. Okay, Cholta, hi Cholta. Okay, Cholta. Okay. And by the way, there's a story. As a matter of fact, I just adapted it to a kind of an illustrated picture book that tells a Gaelic story, and there's a fox character, very cunning fox character who helps the hero in his quest. So anyway, so the fox figures in Gaelic mythology quite a bit. Okay, Fia Lua. Fia Lua. Okay, Lua. And in Lua, you place the tongue at the bottom of the mouth, not Lua, not at the top of the mouth on the palate, but it goes at between the bottom teeth. Lua. Okay, Lua.
Is Fia a deer or a stag?
Well, it's kind of generic. Very often refers to a stag. Okay, and it's in the masculine.
Clever.
Okay, alligator.
Alligator.
That's not hard to remember. Alligator. Alligator Kunnerstach.
Alligator Kunnerstach.
The alligator is dangerous. Kunnerstach. Kunnerstach. Fiadhaich. On Fiadhaich snog.
On Fiadhaich snog.
On Fiadhaich snog. And right here, you'll have noticed that there's a few words that look a little bit different when we have a the with it. Don't be frightened, but there are something like 60 different ways that you can put a the on a word, depending on the whether it's masculine or feminine, whether it's what the beginning letter is, what case it's in, that is, whether it's the subject of a sentence or an object, or whether it's in the genitive, that is the possessive. So anyway, so we'll get to that eventually, just something to look forward to. But that's why you have on Mòrag, okay, as opposed to fiadhaich, okay? So a squirrel would be fiadhaich, the squirrel would be on Mòrag, and snook. So we remember what snook is, right? It's cute, nice. Beaver.
Beaver.
Beaver. Okay. Beaver ounce an oven.
Beaver.
Beaver ounce an oven.
Beaver.
The beaver is in the river, Avon, river. And then right here, Avon, so you see the BH is pronounced like a V, though sometimes you might hear Awin, where the BH becomes silent. Okay. My preferred pronunciation is Avon, so so that's what I say. But right, all right. All right. Where are we? Okay. Mahania.
Mahania.
Mahania. Mahania Glan.
Mahania Glan.
Okay. So that's a raccoon in English, of course. In Gaelic, it's cleaning bear. A bear that's cleaning. Okay. Because they're famous for washing their food, washing their hands. Mahania. So washing bear. Okay, the washing bear.
Yeah, you say wash bear in German.
Oh,
Waschbar.
you do. Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah. There you go. Okay, wash bear. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't. Oh, Marco asked. Okay. Is done, the English word done, related to down in Gaelic? I'd have to look up what the etymology is. They're not the same color. A dun color is kind of a grayish color, I think. Down is definitely brown, but there might be some sort of etymological link. So that's a good question. Doran.
Òran.
Okay, otter, of course, on Doran Spoorsak.
Spores.
Okay, so the otter is playful. Spores would be sport, or sporsel would be fun. Sporsak would be playful. On Doran Spoorsak. Mukvara. Mukvara. Mukvara ansavur. The whale, okay, is in the ocean, in the sea. And then you'll notice here, just phonetically, the MH right here is at the beginning of words is pronounced as a V. Mukvara. And literally that is the pig of the sea. The pig of the sea, Ansavur, in the ocean. Okay, Mukvara. Okay, or the pig of the ocean. All right. Okay, Lamador.
Lamador.
Lamador Karstjol. Yeah, the literally the leaper, a dolphin. On Lamador Karstjol. Karstjol would be friendly. Karstjol, friendly. You might have noticed that sometimes if I send out emails, I'll say something like a Karstjan, a Karstjan. That's the same related word, friends. Okay, Karstjol would be friendly. And Lamador Karstjol. Okay, Koloman. Okay, on Koloman Eravulach. See, so here they are on the mulach, on the roof. Okay, Koloman, a pigeon. Okay, and Koloman Eravulach. Okay, all right. Okay, Roan. Okay, Roan Erthantrai.
Is Koloman the same word for dove as pigeon?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes there's not a distinction between the words. Okay, between words. Okay, okay, yeah. And Ron try. Okay, so the seal is on the beach, and if you've been around La Jolla, you know there's a lot of roin, plural, try on in La Jolla, on the beach in La Jolla. And and idiot tourists keep on going up to them and getting attacked by the bull seal. So anyways, all right. And Ella on Elavan Boyach.
On Elavan Boyach.
The white swan is beautiful. Boyach, beautiful. Elavan. So here we have this word again, ban. Okay. Okay, and it's lenited for grammatical reasons, but it's comes from the word ban that we've seen before, like mahan ban. Okay, or the panda is du is ban. So on elavan boyach. Fuliach. On uliach again on uliach du is ban. Okay, the seagull is black and white. On uliach, du is ban. Okay, all right. Oh, where are we going? Oh, okay. Gelvan. On Gelvan Beck.
On Gelvan Beck.
Okay, sparrow on Gelvan Beck. Okay, all right. And Parton, a crab. Farten ruag. Farten ruag. It's red. Okay, red. Kind of a particular kind of red, and we'll get into that when I get into colors. Okay, all right, Jasha. Okay, all right. So, and then for your homework, you can go through the unnamed slides. And I sent that out with it should have gone out as a PDF to you. Okay. Did everybody get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sent in. Okay, yeah. Those can be your flashcards. Okay. All right. Pleva. Okay. All right. So there we have the wild animals. Okay. And okay. Well, let's take a look at so maybe we'll wait and see if we have time to go through the little quiz, and this is what it looks like. I'll just show you what it looks like, and then you can go through it. Okay, so kind of a cool little thing, and so you play it, and then and so you have bow at the top, and then you click the bow, and so that would be from your domestic animals slides. Okay, so like right here you have Coloman. So which is the Coloman?
The pigeon.
Yeah, the pigeon.
Uanya.
Yeah. And then how do you do we go on? Oh, cat. And then this up here changes to cat, a cat. And so you do that, and kura. So, yeah. So the third one's easy. Okay. All right. Kura, the one left. Okay. All right. Luch. Which one's the luch?
The mouse.
Yeah, the mouse.
Yeah, got him.
The granyak.
Booyah.
Hedgehog.
The bow.
Hedgehog.
Granyak. Hedgehog. Bow. And the gelavan.
The bird.
The bird. Okay. Naher.
Snake.
Snake. And the fiad.
Deer.
Yeah, what the meaning? Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, the coo.
The dog.
Dog. The fuliak.
Pigeon.
Seagull.
Yeah, the seagull.
Seagull. Okay.
And then the Ella.
The
Swan.
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 Very good. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you can go through here and test yourself. Okay. Okay. And then also you have the slideshows. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's go on to something else. So I wanted to share with you. So I made this up for you. So we have the Òran Shamhna, but in here. Okay. And this is a forever calendar. So I've got the days here, the days of the week, and then the months of the year. Okay. And then what you can do is you can go through here and you can put, so on Fàilte. Okay. And yep. And if you do it in Word, you can change the color. I didn't realize it was like that. Okay, you can change the color. And then right here, what would go first? What would go first here? Remember?
Sunday.
La Nasabich, no
Nasabich. Okay.
no Jidomni.
All right.
guess Jidomni.
Very good. Yeah. Jidoniach. There we go. Jidoniach. Long O. Okay. What would go next? What comes after Jidoniach?
Jaluin.
Jaluin. Very good. Okay. What comes next?
Shouldn't it be Sunday first on the left?
Yeah,
Like
that's
the calendars
yeah.
that we have that I'm looking at is Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is the last one. So if we're going to begin Wednesday for November,
Yeah, no,
First.
yeah, well, we do have Sunday here first. So that's Sunday, La Nasabich.
oh, what calendar? All mine start with Saturday. Start with Sunday. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Okay, now,
Oh, that's what you put. You put Sunday.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
But
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunday.
Yeah, sometimes you will see calendars that start with the Saturday and Sunday first. Okay. But I think typical American practice is to start with Sunday, right? And then Jaluin, Monday, and then what comes next?
Yeah. I'm looking at another one. It is Sunday.
Okay.
Pero bakit papalat?
What comes next? After Jaluin?
Jamarsht.
Jamarsht.
March.
Jamarsht. What comes next?
Jakiatan.
Jakirtan. Okay.
Jakiatan.
Jakirtan. Okay. What comes next?
The origin.
Justun.
How do you say it?
Justun.
Dustin.
Justun.
Dustin.
Okay. What comes next?
Dahone.
Jehunya.
Dahonya.
Jehunya. Friday. What did I spelled it wrong? All right, Jehunya. August.
Desarne.
Jasarnya.
Desarna. Close. Okay.
Yeah, close. Jasarnya. Okay, there you go.
Desarnia.
So you can write those in and you can print it up, and then there's little Oidhche, you see. So, and I don't have them ordered as to, I mean, you can do it any month that you want to, but Oidhche. So I have a little word here, complicated word that does not translate
Heidi.
to English.
Heidi.
Not all aspects of Gaelic life, language, culture, and history. Dualchas. Okay, and then you go to the next one. It's got a different picture. The McCrimmons, the hereditary pipers.
Good girl.
Maichinvara, the maiden of the sea, is Selkie. Okay.
Good.
Clàr, the day of the battle of Culloden. a little blurb about that. So, you know, these sorts of, and then of course you put in each month, and so it's your choice. You can do it in Word, or you can do it, you can print it up and just write it in. Okay. And then of
Good
course,
girl, Hayden. You did a good girl.
you can put in, you're going to have to write in, and this is a way for you to learn the days of the week and become certain of them. You have to put them in for each month. And then consulting another calendar, you like if you begin it in 2024, when does what day is let's see, February. Oh, okay. January begins, January 1st, 2024 is on a Monday. And so you just like go 1, 2, and then you number them across like that. Okay. Okay. So you get your Gallic calendar. Okay. Okay. So anyways, so have fun with it. And like I said, it's a great way to learn the months of the year and the days of the week.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Hi, Brea.
Yeah, okay. Gav spores. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And now, I want to share something with you. Let's see. All right. Amazon. Okay. So this one I was referring to. Let's see. In McGeeter. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So this is the book that I just published. Okay. And it's kind of expensive, and if you want a digital copy of it, I can send you a PDF, a free PDF. I'll give it to you for free. Okay. But it's adapted from an oral folk tale, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like, or not kind of what it looks like, but I'll show it to you. Let's see, where are we? It's kind of a fun story. It's a, where are we? Let's see. All right. Do we have it? Somewhere around here. Okay. Yeah, right here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you can see it. Okay. Okay, Maki and Gieric. And so, okay, so it looks something like this. The Òran in Ri agus Baun Riaun is the Mak Aka. Erevan, Tenam, Maki, and Gieric. So there was once a king and a queen, and they had a son whose name was Maki and Gieric. And so it tells the adventures of when his mother died, and a stepmother comes into the picture, an evil stepmother, and he has to go on a quest and all that. So would anybody like this? Would like a copy of this?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll send it to everybody, and then you can do with it what you will. Okay, but it runs what? It's 105 pages, and it's like this. So it's got the Gaelic and illustration and the English translation somewhere on the page. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. So I'll send that out, and I hope you enjoy it. Maybe at one time or another we'll read it together. But you can take a look at it. And this is an adaptation. I'll just do this now. Okay. I'll come back here. This is an adaptation of an actual Gaelic folktale. So collected from Popular Tales of the West Highlands. In the 1800s, just like the Grimm's brothers went out and collected folktales in Germany, this was happening kind of all over Europe. People got interested in the folk culture, their national culture, their mythological culture. And there's people who went into the highlands and collected Gaelic folk tales. And so this is taken from one of those collections, and it's actually stories that that farm people, peasants, though not peasants in the they weren't really called peasants in the Gaelic vernacular, but anyway, but you get the idea. Just regular working farm people, stories that they told themselves, that they told. So they got together and told stories because there wasn't any TV or internet to entertain them, so they had to entertain themselves. And one of the ways they did that was they told stories. And so this was one of the collected stories. It's kind of an extensive story, but anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And then I'll send that out to everybody. And while I'm thinking about it, was there anything else I promised to send out? See, something earlier. Let's see.
The videos.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, Giedrich. Okay, I have to do the videos. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I'll track those down, and then I'll upload those the videos for the various classes that we've had. It's best that I do it now, because we've already had 9 classes. This is our 9th class, I think. So anyway, doing well. Okay, so anyway.
Can you send a link to the Amazon page for your book?
Oh yeah, well? Sure. Yeah.
Just to have that out as well.
Yeah, I'll be glad to. Okay.
Okay. Tough belief.
Is the book for young adults?
Well, yes, it could be. There's nothing X-rated or even.
No, I don't mean that it's X-rated. I just mean it's young. It's 105 pages, so it sounds like it's for young adults.
Yeah. But
grown-ups.
Yeah, but as you saw on, so get the PDF and judge for yourself. But I think so. On each page there's only a couple sentences. So sometimes a short paragraph. So it's pretty easy to go through, and it's illustrated, and and for today's generation that likes graphic novels, so it's perfect. Okay. And the illustrations are original too. So anyway, so they're original.
You drew them?
No.
Oh.
Original to what did I say? Illustrations by Jelavan Tuksha Nikuatan. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Which, a little secret just amongst us, is a derivation of artificial intelligence. Okay. Tukshafutan, understanding fake. Okay. Artificial or artificial. Okay. So that's
beautiful.
Somebody from outer space.
Outer space. Tuksha, literally Tuksha, daughter of artificiality or something like that. Okay. Tuksha. Okay. All right. Okay. But but I think they came out very well. Anyway. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll send that out. I'll send the link to the book. Okay. And I will get the videos uploaded. Okay. You guys are giving me more homework than I give you. So
I was gonna say.
Okay.
More work for you.
Yeah, more work for me. Okay. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. All right. So where are we now? Okay. So let's go. I think right now we're at the song of the week. And then, and as I said, print out the calendar, and you can hang it up, or, you can just put it on your computer. And here's the Mìosachan Nabliana, okay? Fàilte. So say these names after me so you see what they sound like. Fàilte.
Fàilte.
Angeren.
Angeren.
February. Avarsht. Giplin. Uncaged. Antogvios. Which means literally the young month. Okay. Anchiucher. On July on Lunistal. August on Tulton.
Tulpen.
September on Daver.
Daver.
October on Towan.
Tawan.
It's a whole month named after Samhain, okay? And on Dualchas,
Dualchas.
December, related to dew, which is black. So, you know, so something like the blackness or the black month, you know, just in terms of very dark and gloomy and cold and all that on Dualchas. Okay, all right, okay.
The month Uher and Tuher, that looks like key. Uher?
Uher, yeah. No, that's an I there. What is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, Uher. Doesn't that mean key?
Mean what?
A key, like a key for a lock, a Uher?
Oh. Huh. No, it doesn't, but now I have to look that up. Is there any
yeah.
Is there any
I thought I'd heard Uher for a key. I might be mistaken. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, good question. It never occurred to me. I mean, you know, is there an etymological link between Ucher and the word for July and the word for key? You know, that never occurred to me before.
Are you sharing a screen right now?
What? I'm sorry?
Are you sharing a screen right now?
Oh, I should be. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are we? Oh, darn it. How long have I not been showing the screen? Okay, okay.
It made it extra challenging.
Yeah, for a long time. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, right here. Okay. All right, so here's the months. Fàilte, Againne,
Varsht.
Kipling,
Kipling.
Caistion, Antogios,
Ogrius.
Tucher,
Uher.
Lunastal,
Lunastal.
Tulpen,
Tulpen.
Daver, Towan,
Dualchas.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So those are the months, and yes, and thanks for mentioning it. I don't know how long I would have gone on without sharing the screen. Okay. Okay. But I was sharing the screen when I was going over the month, right? The calendar, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
Oh, earlier.
What? Well, I was. Huh? You saw the calendar?
Only for January.
Right. Yeah. Well, I didn't go through the other months. Yeah, you know, but I'll leave that to you to, you know, write in the other months. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Clever.
All right. And then you saw a picture of the PDF that I'm going to send out to you too, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, very good. Okay. Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah. So I'm trying to backtrack, see where okay. Okay, all right. Well, let's go to Òran Shamhna. Okay, so you can see this, right? So, all right, so it goes Mòrag, it's Mòrag who had the wedding or who made the wedding. Okay, Mòrag, animal. Who had the famous or made the famous wedding. Fàilte an Uri. She was black, actually black-haired. In Gaelic, very often, most often, when we refer to the color of a person, we're referring to the hair color. Okay, so she was black-haired on Uri. Okay, last year on Uri. Agus how you do Blian? She's black-haired this year. Okay, it's Fàilte Ahulala. She's been black-haired every day. Okay, Churik mi Misha Riavi. that I've ever seen her. Hunik saw I ever her. Okay. Okay. Ahulala every day. Ahulala every day. Okay. Ambliana year. Okay. Beferentaya. Ik ben een Thai. Okay. So we had Thai a couple weeks ago, house, right? The fair and Thai, the man of the house, Ek Ben and Thai. The man of the house danced with, leaving out a word here, but at, with his wife, the woman of the house. So Skalak Eken Shedavent. Okay, so Skalak is a type of stable hand. Okay, Eken Shedavent with the servant. Van Burgel Ekevanerik. Burgel Ekevanerik. The cowherd danced with the milkmaid. Burgel, okay, the cowherd, the guy who is responsible for herding the cattle, and Avanerik, the milkmaid. It's my Hennever. It's my Henner ek my Hennever. Hennever. You see, so right here for Hennever, we have one of those little inserted letters, Hennever. Okay, Henner ek my Hennever, my grandfather with my grandmother. Vashonich is feel ek. Vashonich is feel ek. Okay, Janet played the fiddle. Okay, literally, there was Shonich or Janet and her fiddle. Okay, feel ek. Runich is peep ek.
Runich is peep ek.
Okay, Rachel played the pipe. Rachel and her pipes. More Nandaus is futen ek.
Nandaus is futen ek.
Nandaus is Phaeton ek. Sorry, Phaeton ek. With the chanter, the little flute with the chanter, the Phaeton, okay, or the whistle, is Hennik Iet Anrila.
Hennik Iet
Anrila. And they all sang the reel. Okay. Sometimes the word sing, Shane, is used in the sense of somebody playing an instrument. Okay. Shane the pipa, to sing the pipes. Okay. Okay. You can also use the word kluk, which literally play. Kluk, play. Okay. Which could also mean play a game, something like that. Okay. So play, kluk, could be used in the way that the English word play is, but Shane can also refer to both singing a song, with a voice, or to sing an instrument. Okay, all right, okay, all right. So let's take a look at, so I have to stop the share and then reshare. We'll take a look at the, I have a, okay, all right, so I'm going to mute myself. So mute yourselves and then sing along. So I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, okay? So we can try to get the, okay, I haven't muted yet. Sing along, so it's a good way to learn vocabulary, learn pronunciation, okay? So, and also have some fun, I think, okay? All right, okay, let's go.
Mòrag 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 Òran vanish Mòrag Mòrag Òran vanish Anam Mòrag 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 Òran vanish Mòrag Mòrag Òran vanish Anam Vaidu venu ariag sahidu vbliam Vaidu vhulla kunik mishriawi Vaidu venu ariag sahidu vbliam Vaidu vhulla kunik mishriawi Mòrag 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 Òran vanish Mòrag Mòrag Ambochelig baneris makenegen mokenamon beferen daik benen tasas galakeren jarven Ambochelig baneris makenegen mokenamon Mòrag 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 Geraine vanish Mòrag Mòrag Geraine vanish Shanama Mòrag 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 Geraine vanish Mòrag Mòrag Geraine vanish Shanama
Okay, there we go.
That's slow.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
pretty quick.
yeah. Anyway, all right, okay. So Rain of Anish, Rain Mòrag of Anish Animal. Mòrag made the famous wedding. Okay, had the famous wedding. Okay, a happy Gaelic song. How do you like that? Okay, all right. So, any questions? Any comments? Anything? Okay. Well, and I'm glad you liked it, Denise. Okay. So anyway, but
What would a song like? Where would a song like that be sung? Would that be like a walking song or?
Oh yeah, it could be a walking song, and I will talk about walking at one point or another. But walking the Tweed, where the mostly women in traditional times, because work was gender segregated, but But in modern times, people do it as an art form. But in old days, walking the tweed was a luach. It comes from the Gaelic word luach. It's not walking as in taking a walk, but it's where you see. Oh well, since we're on this topic, I'll just hold on a second.
Walking the wool.
Yeah, walking the wool. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so this is a short video. Where are we? Okay, I have to go back to Zoom. Okay, Zoom meeting. Okay. Okay, share screen, share sound, screen. Okay, so I won't show the whole thing. This is a 4-minute clip, but
from the Oidhche area, with the exception of 2 from Benbecula. The soloist was Mrs. Keaton.
okay. All right. Let's see. So I'll stop the share. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, a quick idea, and I'll have a longer presentation on it at one time or another, but it's one of the processes in preparing wool. It tightens the fabric. Very important process with, and of course, wool is a very important product, both an economic product and properly prepared tweed, for instance, is just marvelous. You wear a tweed coat and it keeps out the stiffest wind, coming off the North Atlantic. And so, so it's very important. And these walking songs are sometimes set, so they have established songs. Sometimes, the people just make up lyrics and have fun. Sometimes they gossip. They put local gossip to a musical rhythm, and so they have a lot of fun with it. And so it's so it's a very communal type activity. It's not work like we think of it. I mean, just grinding in the assembly line. It's it's a real social occasion. So people have fun doing it. They sing the songs, and so anyway. But but that's walking. WAULKING, walking the wool, walking the tweed. Anyway, but that's but I think this all started with I think it was Marco who asked, was this a walking song? Yeah. But also sung at Kaylee's, but anyway, and a lot of the walking songs, and just one more thing about that, a lot of the walking songs, you'll get fun, sometimes nonsense lyrics, or lyrics that aren't deep but are just kind of fun, so anyway, but all right, anyway, any other questions?
Is your book in Gaelic? Is it translated or no?
Yes, yeah. On each page we'll have a Gaelic and the English translation. So
thank you.
Okay. And then I'll be sending that out to you, and the PDF, and then you can take a look at it and see what you think. All right. Okay. All right. Well, if that's it, then
Professor, were you still planning on meeting with Michael Newton in this December?
Yes, I'm still trying to set that up. It's not certain yet. I'm still trying to set that up. I'm very excited about it. I'm contacting bookstores because he requested a bookseller to sell his books. A little table with his books, and so I'm trying to set that up. And
what area would that be at?
What? I'm sorry.
What area? Like downtown or
around? If it goes off, unless a bookseller comes back and says we will do it at the store, then that's totally up to them. But in the San Diego area, but if it's but the House of Scotland has in Balboa Park has made on a couple venues available. So so that's our first choice. Okay, and then I'll be letting everybody know if something happens that that's not possible. But anyway, but that's our first choice. And that Monday, the 18th, is a House of Scotland dinner, and the Sunday, or is it the Sunday the 18th? Whatever. Sunday, we'd have a venue available to us, a smaller venue, and then the large hall available on the following Monday. And so anyway, so I'm just seeing what's possible and seeing if, as I said, he requested a bookseller there to show his books, because he's written quite a few books, all top quality scholarly books in English, sometimes with Gaelic in them that he translates. So anyway, but I'll be keeping you updated. Okay. Well then, Femimira Aichava, I have to say good night. Okay. And I will be in touch. We'll be in touch with my homework. Okay. Aichava, Huladunya. Aichava.
Aichava.